This is KSD podcast.
What kind of fucked me over is like focusing too much on women, you know? Putting women above my family, above my friends, above my fitness, above my dreams and goals, bro. Above my money, bro. Like for me, that brought me so much disappointment, you know?
And that's having a scarcity mindset.
Yeah.
Because you're like, I have to give this girl all my attention, otherwise she will leave me.
And then one day I came to realize, I'm like, no, that there actually is a blueprint. The blueprint is focus on your goals and your ambitions, followed by your fitness, followed by family and friends, and then the last one should be women. Because if you get your focus on your goals and ambitions, let's say you start making a couple of bucks and stuff like that, your fitness is good, automatically you're already on the path to become a high value man. Because you've got a nice physique and you can already sustain yourself, you know? And that automatically just draws the woman to you.
No, that's real, man. That is real. And sometimes, guys, I'm not saying that you always have to put women last. We had a conversation with my guy in the car, you understand? And I was saying that you cannot just meet a woman today, then you take her to Cape Town, buy her flowers and all those kind of things. You have to learn to love somebody to a point whereby you're like, this woman has done so much for me. She deserves so much. Like for instance, when I decide I'm going to marry a woman, I don't see a woman who's just looking beautiful. I can say I want to marry a woman like that. Sometimes we're just saying it, right? But to be honest, we want to get to know you first. And it comes to a point whereby I'm chilling with you and I'm like, bruh, this woman, she's so nurturing. She always makes sure that I'm alright. These times whereby I was about to spend a lot, but she said, no, stop, Mary. Don't you have to invest in this and stuff? You come to a point whereby you like, I need this woman. That's when I'm going to be like, I'm going to marry this woman. And that's when a woman starts to become a much of a priority in your life. Not easy to miss. The moment you are my wife, I'm telling you, there's times whereby I'm going to choose you more than my fitness, for instance. Because you are very good when it comes to taking care of my kids. You are nurturing, you are always making sure that I'm alright. There's times whereby, even my goals, you're going to be kind of like level. Because you are kind of like part of my goals. You're part of me.
Literally, I totally get what you're saying.
You get me? Because some of these women, they feel like will never come to a point whereby they are a priority. A woman will be a priority, but she proves herself as much as I'm proving myself. To a point whereby she shows she wants to be part of my life. She's helping me with everything. But with my podcast, there's other time whereby she sent me a video, baby, this is what you have to do with your podcast. To a point where I need her. And I'm like, you know what? My life is 10 times way better before I was with her. So that's when she becomes
what's your take or your opinion on like monk mode, bro?
What do you mean by monk mode?
So there's this phrase which these self-development coaches make like on social media and stuff. Monk mode, basically where it's like you lock in and focus on one thing and one thing only.
Like for instance, if I focus on fitness,
and it's only fitness.
When I focus on podcasts,
it's only fitness. Like all I do is go to the gym every day, like Monday to Saturday. And that's my life. I don't have any social life outside of the gym. I'm not networking. I'm not.
What do I feel about that? That's why I'm saying you have to balance. I believe that in life there's balance. And when I say balance, I don't mean like 10% here, 10% here, 10% here. Sometimes my dreams, it can be 70% focus, 60% focus, maybe a gym. But there must be other things. I cannot be a person who's always focusing on gym. I have all the abs, but I'm broke as hell. You can understand? I cannot be a person who's always hustling, making money and stuff like that. But I don't have a woman or I don't have kids to share this with. You understand? So me, I feel like there must be a balance. But there's a point whereby I understand what you mean or what they mean, these motivational speakers. There's a point whereby, yes, your whole focus has to be on something. You understand? But you're going to be drained at some point.
Yeah, because it's going to exhaust you at some point.
It's going to exhaust you at some point. There's times whereby you have to chill out and chill with friends. And one thing that I've noticed, bro, when I chill with friends, especially like people who are not even into podcasts, who are not into music, they see me maybe all over the internet and stuff. And sometimes when I chill with them, maybe for that weekend and stuff like that, I get so many ideas from them. Do this. There's so many things that I've done with my podcast, with every other thing that helped me to elevate because of chilling with people who have nothing to do with what I do. But if I'm in my own balloon, you understand, and I'm only focusing on what I'm doing, I lose a certain perspective from other people, you understand? So I have to know, okay, this is what I do, it goes back to this thing of traveling. You cannot only just go to higher places. There's times
Yeah,
go to
yeah,
the hood
yeah.
a bit. I like to be inspired. I was at a nice wedding this other time. Right now I'm in this nice hotel. And next time I want to be in Finland. But there's times where
And to be honest, bro, like I'm the happiest in the hood, bro.
you appreciate it. Sometimes I'm
Nah, like in
I
the
enjoy
burbs, it's not the same. It's a nice feeling. It's a nice experience.
feeling, yeah.
But when I'm in the hood with my friends, and
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
that feeling money can't buy, bro.
You understand?
Facts.
So we're still saying we're talking about women earlier on. There's something that I wanted to talk. Why are men tired of modern women? And I think we had this conversation. I wish we recorded it. One of the things that we said, bruh, we talked about women are saying that men are no more traditional. Men are no more pursuing women. Back in the days, men used to do that. They used to pursue women. Now men, they want women to pursue them, things like that. And I'm like, are women traditional for themselves? Nowadays, being a gentleman is like being a simp. When you give women compliments, a woman takes advantage. When you do nice things for women, a woman feels entitled. That's why we are no more doing this. What is your take on this? Why do you think men are actually, you know what I mean, mad at these modern women?
Hey, to be honest, man, you see this whole modern woman concept thing, right?
Yeah.
It's a bit tricky because
Yeah.
it's tricky in a sense that they became the way they are because of men.
Simp.
Yeah.
Yes, niggas.
Yeah,
Yes.
they didn't just
Yeah.
wake up and like, I'm gonna take control, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, you
Yeah.
know? So I feel like men, we also play a role, big time, in the way they are behaving and stuff like that, you know? But I feel like also like, you know, modern women concept of like being able to be independent, I like that.
Yeah.
Because you can't always like rely on a man to secure you and like secure your future
It's
and stuff
risky
like that, you know?
in today's day and age to rely on the man. Actually.
But also, the negative thing which comes with that mentality is that, bro, as men, we don't like a woman who wants to challenge us.
yeah,
We don't
Right.
like that, bro.
Why would you want a feminine energy that thinks like a man?
you know.
Yeah, because as much as, bro, like, we're all about respect.
yeah,
All about respect. Like, love is not a factor.
yeah,
So I feel like if they could understand, if they could still be as modern as they are,
yeah.
and still carry that respect factor, that I swear, like humanity will be a powerful combination. But now one is thinking they're more superior than the other. But the truth is, bro, we need each other at the end of the day.
We
you
do,
know?
we do. Bruh, I like that. Me, I like independent women. I like a woman who's out there, who's a go-getter. There's only one thing that I'm against. And I did say this. There's a video that I did record, right? And I did say that there's a problem with a woman who has money. And me, I didn't say I don't want a woman who has money. I said the person that you become when you have money, when you're independent. Bruh, I'm telling you, go on YouTube, research women who are independent. Or research maybe questions whereby they were asking women, why are you independent? Why do you work hard? And they always say one thing, because I don't want a man to tell me what I want, what I must do. I want to do what I want to do at my own time. But this leads me to this. The problem is that the moment you are independent, you don't feel like there's anything I can tell you. If I say, baby, for instance, can you do this for me? And why must I do this? You feel like when you're independent, nobody can tell you shit. And that's the problem. What's wrong with being independent and being feminine and respecting your man? If you out here go,
And they are those women, but they are very rare.
they're very rare.
They are there, but it's rare, man. It's
You
like,
understand?
Really cool.
Still, when you make most independent women, okay, let me not say most, because I know people, they get this the wrong way. These other women that are independent.
This is KSD podcast.